Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 34 of Shelbian Construction. And we're back in the docks. Here to do something fun today, just to shake things up. So, we've been doing all these kind of really cool vehicles. Still have to do something with this flatness. So we're gonna build a boat. And then we're going to move into the big storage facility, which should, if I craft it right, it should look very cool. Very, very cool. So we're going to be building, I think, the second container ship I've ever built in my life. The first one was in Shelbian Point 1. The only problem with that one is that it was tiny. It was kind of just built wrong. So what I'm gonna do is get a lily pad. I'm gonna come out here and then I can push it in, just so I feel a little bit more comfortable. I don't see no sound. Now, so let's get into this today. So we are going to build it out of green terracotta. We're going to craft the hull first. Well, we can submerge it later on, I think. And we can shift it, we can move it. So we want to create this flat bit first, right, for the crates. And then at the back, we're going to have the, the actual cockpit? I don't know what to call it. And we don't want it to be the length of the stock. We want it to be like half, maybe even quarter of the length. Just so it kind of works. And then, like I said before, if I did say that before, we will be taking most of the stock and making it on the other dock as well. Which I know probably sounds really lazy. But again, if you do think about it realistically, right? They're doing the same thing. There's not much difference I can do if you think about it really. The only difference I might do is make it smaller. And maybe change the blocks. But the cranes and the sort of idea will be the same. Okay. So, we want this bit to be the front. Okay. And then we kind of just bring this boat back. Obviously then we'll need to create the actual back, the actual hull. So let me see what I can pull together and I'll bring you back. Because there's a lot of math and numbers and nobody wants to see that. Nobody does. Nobody does. Right, let's try this again. Hopefully the world will be more... Okay, good. So we've got a container ship here. Now it doesn't blow your mind, right, necessarily, because it's the first ship I've built in years. So if we can all take that into consideration, I'd like that very much. Now, yeah, sure, I could make it more accurate to the actual container ship, and then we'll be all fine. What I do know, I'm looking at it. Obviously, this isn't in the water yet, so I have to remind myself of that. Actually, what I might do is put it in the water, because that has to be taller. This has to be taller, because I did do a little Google search for it, for the ship. Turns out that the sides are much taller, and they don't just have two containers stacked on top of each other like I was going to do. They have about 5. They have about, yeah, more than 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And yeah, there are cranes on the ship. Are there on every one of them, or just that one? Look at that one's full. Yeah, there's a few container ships, with lots of containers, and then there's some with just like not as much. So, I mean, I could stay with my little size. This is Shelby County. It's only transporting from Glitchenberg, so I suppose in that regard, this ship would actually be perfect. You know, if we're putting into regard that this is only going from Glitchenberg and maybe to Glitchenberg, then this is actually fine. So Glitch, if you're watching this, which I know you probably are, because I think you watch my videos now. You watch my videos half the time just to criticize them, but then you don't criticize them. It's very funny. Glitch, if you're watching, or anyone else, leave a comment or a review down below. Is that too low? So I remember I'm gonna bring up a game here, GTA. Remember in GTA that the ship, was kind of up. Although we do have a high dock, don't we? So yeah, we just have a high dock. That's all it is. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to Minecraft. So I accidentally just kept recording for 2 hours. So I went off and I did some other things. I hung out with family members. An impromptu social gathering, let's say. Yeah, this boat looks nice. There's probably definitely other things I could add to the side. What can I add to the side? Because they look very bland. I don't really want to publish this if, everything's just bland. Hey, look at that, I'm mumbo jumbo now. I got a black screen and I'm talking over it. So I just want to say that the main part of the actual construction video is done. If you want to watch the rest of it, which basically consists of me and Glitch talking, him giving me, advice, both of us calling each other insane, it's actually quite funny. So I would watch it, but if you don't, then that's fine. The main construction video, again, is done right here. I know I only built a boat, but in the next episode, because I wanted to have the glitch parts in it, because he deserves more screen time. In the next video, I'll be working on the storage facility. Yeah. To hear you. Can you say that again? Discord cut out.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want. Good actual designs. That's it, man. You got it. Halfway there, but you got
Half,
it.
halfway
It's
there.
good. You're up, and it changed back to the normal. Why? A wall of stone that's right there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Hit me with it again. Your
Okay,
idea.
so if you go all the way to your far right,
Yeah.
passing the storage
Facility on
hangars,
the left. Yeah.
yeah, facilities, yeah. There's a wall where I cleared it, so it's almost flat, if you could
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I was planning, right, to make not hanging workplaces like offices, but like a building almost as tall as the mountain, but connected to it. I don't know if that makes any sense.
So you want a building next to the mountain. Connected to the mountain.
Well, yes, I don't know if there's a way to. I don't know if you know what I mean. And I
I
still
think...
hate those
You still hear the what?
the ships you made in trans transport people.
Oh, well that's fun. That's fun. I tried, okay. Um, yeah, I could probably work out something like that. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I can work out something like that. Put some offices there. We can run through designs of that if you'd like.
we
Well, we
could.
could even do that right now if you wanted.
Well, if you're not doing anything now,
Sure,
is the whole episode about the damn crane?
No, but I did joke about it. I don't know if that's still in the video, but I did joke about it being like this whole video is just gonna be about a crane. But no, trust me, there's other things happening in that video. Um,
I say make it all red or all red. Red or all yellow. Excuse me. I'm gonna stop your voices.
yeah, I was about to ask you if you could do that.
I'm just gonna
Mm,
go through the video and see if I'm missing anything. By the way, um, I wanna
ooh,
also, you know, about the tracks, the train tracks.
yeah, what's
They're a
up?
bit too, they're a bit too, what's the word? Squarish.
Well, what else are you expecting?
Okay, so you know, I'm a good person for talking about trains. But anyways, um, what was I gonna say?
I kind of prefer the
Give me
terracotta.
1 minute.
Look at your screen. Does this look good?
What color is that?
Red
That's
terracotta.
red. Sorry, man. Red terracotta.
I think that looks really good. Or do you prefer the yellow? Which one do you
It
prefer?
does look. Both of them look great.
How about this? We'll have both.
Sure. Okay.
Because
Can
Shelby
you give
County.
me a small tour about this place?
Oh yeah, this is your first time seeing it. So, this is my cargo ship. Now, when I was in the middle of building this, I was like, oh yeah, this should
Mhm.
probably be like much bigger. But then I was like,
Oh,
well,
that's big
considering
enough.
that it's going to just Glitchenberg or going from Glitchenberg, it's probably big enough.
It is.
So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go any bigger than this because that would be ridiculous. Um, so we got our lovely cranes right here. I did actually consult Google Images. I tried. I don't know. Do they look good?
Um,
They look all right to me,
they
but
they do look good, quite great. The main structure over there, the main actual blue part, the
yeah,
humongous big part of blue, right?
yeah, the
It
square.
needs more support. It needs
I
the detail of
I
ladders.
looked at the image and there wasn't much support in the middle. Hardly any, which was quite
Well,
surprising.
you see, the difference is that World and Minecraft look very different, mate. Extremely.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure I saw that in the video, but a lot of these things I say get cut. Oh, look, different heights. So, yeah, I'll get some better
Um,
supports. You mean to the right? Or do you mean to the left?
right. Yes. Right. Yes. To the right. Sorry. To the right. My brain is flipped.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. You. I should not make tutorials about building.
Especially, like, trying to describe to someone how to use your brain, essentially.
No. Like, if I was there, I could build it, but then, like, me explaining to you, it's quite hard. Okay.
It's
So
tricky, but you're managing.
yes. Now, do you see them?
Yeah,
Give me a minute.
I see how that's supposed to work.
You want to know what it's missing?
What?
Okay.
Is it
So,
clutch?
okay. Now, this is supposed to be a train station slash passenger train slash where they fix trains
Yeah,
combined,
yeah.
right? Which is fine. All shipyard, excuse me, not ships, train yards. All train yards have
Okay,
what you're missing is a couple of more design trains,
okay.
bit of those. You also need oh, okay. Can, can you show me where the rail extends to and where it stops and yada yada yada?
Where the witch?
The train tracks go and where they end.
Well, it comes from here
Okay.
all the way down. Obviously, it does take a scenic route. It doesn't just go down here. Although it
Do
does,
you?
yeah, it
Is it
basically.
planned?
Yeah. No, it's not planned. It's done. Then it comes all the way down here.
Can you show me actually?
Show you the track?
Yeah, I want to see how it is, if you can, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. Go
What?
back, go back, go back, go back, go back,
What?
go back.
Oh yeah, this is the part that I'm working on. Yeah. You see, my idea
Okay.
is that the industrial train will just keep going over this,
Um,
and then the
can
passenger
I
train will go
technically
through that.
offer my beautiful suggestions,
Delete it all?
please? No, no, not deleted. I like your idea, but you see, with these types of rails, right? Right.
Yeah.
And instead of making them cross or making them um divert from each other, what they normally use is a train connecting line where both train tracks merge, and then forward, like here, the obstruction is the highway, right? So what they would do is merge them together, and at certain point they would depart from each other again.
For fuck's sake. Do you know why I said that?
Why you said what?
Okay, I didn't keep it in the video because I thought it was pointless, but I was gonna have these two tracks merge and then separate from each other.
There you go.
Sick!
Again, mate, you should try
I
to
was like,
work
oh,
with the
that's such a dumb
terrain method,
idea.
mate. It's not, mate.
Well, it was
That's
the
what
other
they do.
half.
That's the only
Fuck's sake.
solution so train tracks don't divert or make them cross, because they
Oh.
technically can't cross like that. It's technically
Oh.
dangerous. The train would technically go off the track and then crash. So yeah, man,
I'm glad you liked the docks. They really pulled together everything I had, which wasn't
good.
much.
Now I expect you to do the same everywhere else, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look, I'm gonna give you advice, man.
Oh God.
These are good advice.
Okay.
Remember Terracotta Town.
Yeah.
It looked weird, but you liked it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you didn't like it because it looked weird. Why? Because at some point you kind of just eh on the
Yeah.
buildings,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Don't.
I mean,
If
I
you're
did.
getting tired, stop completely on that project. Stop it. Don't continue. Don't say I have to get it finished, because we're not in no hurry, man. We
Yeah.
have ages to do everything.
Yeah.
And again, yeah, well, yeah, but I would like to go work on other projects. Don't, because it's gonna end up doing the same thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna end up like rushing it or half doing it.
Yes, because you're gonna be thinking, oh, I need to get back to this and then to that. So the best advice that I can give you right now is work with your own pace. Don't rush it. Don't, if you're getting bored, say, what, you know what? I need to shut it off, go do something else. I don't care what. Don't start new projects. That's how you get accumulated with stress, like
Yeah.
a bunch of of feeling kind of tired and saying, yeah, no,
Yeah. That's covered up nicely. I get it. Yeah. I might
yes.
actually.
Because technically, I felt right now, I just saw that you technically were doing the work, but you weren't thinking about it. You were not thinking, oh, where does this go if I'm gonna do that?
You mean for the mountain clear up? The thing that I just
No,
did
for
here?
the no, for the rail train.
Oh.
You said I just kind of fell asleep. Not literally, but you're like your brain technically you turned off, your brain did the work for you. You knew what, the same thing as driving. If you do the same routine every day, you're gonna get used to it. At some point, you're gonna get to work and you will not realize that you got into your car, drove for 1 mile probably, and got and arrived. You won't realize it until you get there.
Yeah.
And some people don't. because it's a thing that they start doing quite a lot. So they just say, ah, I know their routine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I need to connect this up, don't I?
Yes. I remember when we used to have meetings every single week, messages, even though there was no one in the community. That's what we need to do, man. We need to go back to our old selves.
Yeah, we need to
I need,
redefine ourselves.
yes, I need
Right
to
now,
go back to the glitch gamer, the glitch gamer. You need
yeah,
to be
'cause
you know, I think when we remove the admin bit, that's when Mr. Admin Fox, the one with ideas, technically, left.
yeah, 'cause you kind of killed the admin.
Yeah,
Um,
technically, I didn't want to. He's still in power.
well, now
He
he's
just
the
has to.
owner, and I feel like the owner is a lot more moody.
Yes, he is kind of.
He's just like, do this, do that, do it,
Yeah.
woo. And then he
Then
just
we
kind of
start.
gives out to
Then
everyone,
we
he
started kind of.
removes people, and then
Then
Glitch
we kind of
Gamer, he
started.
does worse things. Yeah, we were on a freaking dark path.
We started competing on whose staff it was, which makes no sense. It's both our staffs.
Yeah,
I'm your under sheriff.
yeah, we really
I'm your
gotta, like, appreciate each other a little bit more,
yeah.
instead of just giving out. Because we both want, like, the county to succeed, and that's, I think, the problem. Is that you kind of can't. Right now, you can't do much. I mean, you can do a lot, but
Oh,
not
trust
as
me,
much.
I can do quite a bit. I think it's the bit that I know how to do things, but I'm not there in the county to witness it. I'm not there. I'm
Yeah,
not,
you can only give advice at the moment.
which is it's bad but good. Like I feel like this
Yeah,
is a
but I
good
want
break
better for
for
you.
me. It's a good break for me. It's bad for you because you're kind of getting worn out. So
I
I,
am.
s- I'm starting to think we should bring back the old gesture of doing meetings more
Weekly,
often.
daily?
Weekly meetings, man. Weekly meetings. Or even daily. Doesn't
Yeah, I
matter.
think sometimes we should just meet up and just probably just listen to
Yes.
music. Just chat. Because I feel like if we
Yes.
chat a little bit more, we might stay friendly with each other. Because the longer we
Well, not
stay away
always.
from each other, like, the more, I don't want to say the more aggressive, but yeah, the more aggressive.
Well, here's the thing. Like we both do not agree on everything. Like on
No.
tracks,
Yeah.
on building designs, on and you kind of getting kind of worn out and you don't want to do your best, but I know you want to try your best
I
somehow.
want to do my best. It's just the whole fact of you know, I don't want to brag. Not, it's not even a brag. It's more of a complaint that I've built everything else. I thought it was three.
And I get it, man. It's hard to say I built everything, but no one helped.
Yeah,
Which I get it. It is frustrating. But again, circumstances lead to some things, so there's nothing we can do about it. I will. You have fun. Go eat your cereal. Bye bye.
Bye bye, glitch.
Bye.
Bye bye.